Good morning, world. I'm back.
I see the way we're going, caught in enough.
I feel like a lot has changed since the last time I vlogged. I haven't made a video since March, so I didn't even have extensions in any of my YouTube videos. But I got 20-inch extensions, and I had them from Easter until 2 days ago. And let me tell you, getting them off, humbling experience. So humbling. They got to a point where like they were getting tangled because of the outgrowth and all of that, so I got them out and I was like, I'm gonna just love myself the way God created me to be, because I should, and I shouldn't have to spend money on hair to be secure with myself. So let me be vulnerable and open with you guys about that. Nothing's changed. I'm still vulnerable, even though I haven't been here for a couple months. But yeah, so extensions came out. I'm training for a marathon. I'm moving to Florida. So many things are happening. I'm so excited. And I decided that I wanted to bring my passion back. I love doing this. I love chatting. And I just decided that this would be fun. So that's what's up. I kind of just wanted to take you guys through my day. Day in the life of somebody training for a marathon, CrossFitter, all the things. And yeah, so this is my first step. Nothing's changed. I still ice roll my face every morning. I love the way it feels. It's amazing. It's perfect. I love it. My nose is so itchy. Oh, and yeah, I just traveled so much that let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm using these eye masks as well, which if you've been here for a while, you know I use them every morning. But I keep them in the fridge because they wake up my eyes. It's literally fantastic. Come here, bro. So I just was in Florida for 2 weeks, and while I was there, I signed my lease. It was totally a God movement, the reason that I am moving there, and that's like the only way to move, you know? Got such big confirmation from him while I was there. Like basically, we went to a worship night, and I had my friend pray over the situation, like whether or not I was supposed to move. I hadn't had confirmation about it. I wanted to, but I didn't want to go out there with no plan, without like God telling me I was supposed to be there, because then it's like, what if everything just falls apart because I decided to use my plan instead of following his? So my friend prayed for me. Also, I'm doing a body reset because I was basically traveling for 3 weeks straight, and my body is so confused. I've been sleeping so much trying to get caught up. I'm doing this body reset, and I'm in a fasting window right now. It's 8 a.m. right now, so I eat at 10. Stop eating at 6, eat at 10, because apparently a 16-hour fasting window helps to, like, your body naturally eats diseases and stuff in your body. I don't know how it works really, but it's good for you, so I'm doing it. And this is my first thing I can have in the morning. I'm so used to having my greens first thing in the morning, so this is so strange, but it's still green. It's morning matcha with MCT oil in it, and I just make it right away. The MCT oil is supposed to help support your fast and help make you feel like full, I guess. And I don't know, it's my first time doing it, so like you guys are watching me in my first time doing it, so I don't have a bunch of information on it. But the hardest part is the fasting window, because I eat like a lot personally. I really do. So like waiting until 10 to eat and then only having until 6 is like definitely hard for me. But do I want to ice this? I think I want to ice this morning. I'm kind of sweating. Look how cute these cups are. Anyways, my friend was praying that if I was supposed to go there, that something would open up. And the next day, my best friend's landlord, so my best friend has a house, and they have a garage that has a 2-bedroom, really nice apartment above it that the landlords stay in when they come to the beach, and that they Airbnb out, that they weren't planning on renting. And the next day, they asked my best friend, they were like, hey, is Alana like wanting to move to Florida? Like, what's all that about? And she was like, yeah, she's just like looking into places and stuff. And they're like, well, look no further. Does she want to live here? And so I was like, what? Like, you are renting this place out? And they were like, yeah, we are, and we'd love to offer it to her. And she was like, oh my gosh. So she went and got me. And Look at this grass swatter. Isn't that crazy? She came and got me. We were talking to the landlords and they were like, yeah, we'd love to offer this to you. It'll be ready in August. And you just need a roommate. Like, it's a great spot. It's fully furnished. It's just a little bit more expensive because it's fully furnished and it's only a mile from the beach. And that's why you would need a roommate, to make it affordable. And I was like, all right, girl, let's chat. Let's chat about this. And so I called one of my friends from college right away. None of the calls would go through. None of my texts would go through. I could see her location and nothing would go through. And I was like, that is so weird. And now I know it was God, like, hiding it. Because hours later it went through and she texted me back. And anyway, then I texted another one of my friends and I was like, wait, no. And I got this deep feeling to text my friend Emma. And her and I really weren't even that close at the time, but I just was like, I should text her. And I texted her, move to Florida with me. And she texted me back and Savannah goes, you should text Emma because we both know her. And I was like, I literally just did. That's crazy. And Emma texted me back and she's like, wait, what? Like, why did you think of me? Like, what's happening? And I was just like, I don't know, you just popped in my head, like you came on my heart and I felt like messaging you about it. And I would love if you wanted to move to Florida with me. And she was like, that's actually crazy because Olivia asked me to work at his gym in St. Pete 2 hours ago. Like, just a couple hours ago, he asked me if I wanted to work at the gym in St. Pete that he's opening up. And I was like, that's crazy. She's like, that's no coincidence. And I said, no, that's God. And she was like, holy crap. Like, I was supposed to move to Tampa area like a year ago and the door got closed. And now it just feels like this is the door reopening. And so she's like, I'm going to pray on it a little bit, see if it's what I need, all that. The next day I went to church with Savannah, my best friend. And the message was about faith without works doesn't really matter. Like, you have to follow your call and you have to do it, even if it doesn't make sense, even if you don't know what you're going to do, even if you don't have a job lined up, even if you don't have this, even if you don't have that. They literally prayed about somebody moving to Florida and not having a job lined up. Me, hey, that's me. YouTube's trying to make it my job, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so cool. And so September 1st, I moved to Florida. And that's what's up. Yeah, that's my little update right now. That's what's going on. I feel like I just really haven't been here in a while. I finished 75 hard like months ago. And then I did phase 1. And now after I get settled in Florida, I'm doing phase 2. Because you could like get to take a break in between it. Sorry, I'm trying to wake up still. I've been yapping and stuff and I'm not even awake yet. But I'm gonna drink my matcha, drink some water, and I'm gonna read my Bible and read my personal development book. And then we're probably gonna go for a walk because it's nice out. It's like 60s right now and I have to do something before. I try to do 2 workouts a day still after 75 hard. And with my marathon training, I just feel like sometimes that gets hard, but a walk is a very easy, good workout. It's just good for burning fat and keeping yourself lean and toned alongside other things that I'm doing. So I have CrossFit at noon, and that's like a different style today. Like, we're doing like a longer run. I think it's supposed to be 6 miles, but with my marathon training, I have to like change it. Why am I saying marathon? It's because I was watching a girl that's from the UK that's training for a marathon. I think that's how they say it, right? Marathon. Whatever. I can be British. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm supposed to only do 3 miles today, and then tomorrow I'm not supposed to do anything hard because Saturday I have a 12-mile long run, which is the longest one since I started training. I'm excited about it though. I got these honey stingers. Oh my gosh, I've heard such good things about them. People are talking about them, so I got them. I got a honey and a vanilla one. I don't know, I'm excited to try them. Like, I just want to eat them. They just look good. Like, I just want to eat them. I'm so used to goos. Like, I use gels on my long runs, but I was never a girl that fueled during my runs because I was a collegiate athlete. I was like, I can just do it. Bruh. As soon as I started training with fuel, I'm like, this is so much better. Like, what was I doing? Why was I making myself suffer? Anyways, I'm gonna read my Bible and I'll be back. All right, y'all, I changed and it's time for a little walk. It's 68 degrees, so I feel like the long sleeve and the sweatpants might be a little too much, but I'm gonna listen to a podcast. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna send out some reach outs for my business, and that's gonna be that. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm going for a walk, so this is my proof. I'm in my walk fit. That's what's up. Alright, I just got done with my walk and I'm gonna make my morning oats. These are what I make literally every single day. I literally can't go a day without them. I've gone one day in the past 4 months without them, and it was tragedy. Like, I was just so sad. So it just feels so strange. What is up with this lighting? I can't do this right now. I'm not in a good mood, personally. I'm in a bad mood. How are we feeling? I'm not feeling great, but wow. Let me just be so real with you guys. But I'm making my protein oatmeal with this protein to break my fast because I feel like having a protein shake and protein oatmeal is just a lot at once. I did it the other day and I was like, I should just make my protein oatmeal with it. So what I do is I use quick oats, and I do 40 grams of quick oats. And then I just take one of these, because these are all by serving typically, or else I would just do one serving of whatever I wanted to use, like whatever protein I wanted to use. I usually do like chocolate or vanilla, and they're so good, but this one's interesting for sure. And also the color of this, golden renewal, like it's literally golden. It's gold. Can you see in there? You will. It looks like I'm eating mustard protein oats, to be honest, if I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Look at that. It looks like powdered mustard, literally. Okay, and then I take these frozen sliced bananas and I do 50 grams of frozen banana. Womp, womp, womp. I throw a little bit of water in there and I mix it up until it's the consistency that I want it to be, and I microwave it. Yesterday I put like way too much water in it and it was like soupy, and it was just not for me. Like personally, I like my oats to be like thick, and yesterday was just, I really messed it up yesterday. So it looks like literal mustard. I microwave it for a minute to a minute and a half, whatever it takes to make the bananas like a little more soft so I can mash them up, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm still working on this. I have to finish this. When I did 75 hard, I was drinking over a gallon of water a day, like easy, like it was happening no matter what. And then as soon as I stopped doing 75 hard, it was like, it didn't become a priority anymore. Like I didn't keep that priority like I should have. And then now it's like, I can totally tell I haven't been drinking enough water for the past couple weeks because I'm just like so fatigued. I'm so tired. And this is your reminder to drink your water, ladies and gentlemen, because it's really important. So I'm not letting myself slack on it, because like I just felt so much better when I was drinking more water, and it's so good for you. And I'm finally catching up on sleep again too. So hopefully I really just pull a new one here soon. While I was gone, like when I was in Florida, well, first I went to Vegas first, and while I was in Vegas, I did a couple of my runs, and then I did a little bit of lifting. Nothing crazy. I was only there for like 4 days, so it wasn't like it got me crazy off track. I came back for less than 48 hours. I went to CrossFit like once or twice. I don't remember. I think it was just one of the days, because the next day I had to get on a flight early in the morning. So like I only had 1 day of CrossFit, and then I went to Florida for 2 weeks. And so I didn't have CrossFit there. There was CrossFit gyms. I just like didn't get into one. I went to this place called ISI Elite Training, and I really loved, actually. It kind of reminded me of CrossFit, but less intense. It was like circuit workouts, and I really liked it. I went there twice in the 2 weeks because I didn't want to pay $28 every time to go. I did my long runs. I did most of my shorter runs. I missed one longer run because of the flight situation. Like when Microsoft went down, like it was the day before and things were all messed up, and my flights got all messed up, so I missed my long run the one day. But other than that, like I lifted while I was there. I tried out different gyms. I went for runs. I went for walks. Like I was still working out, but I wasn't doing CrossFit. And now that I'm back and I'm getting back into CrossFit, my whole body hurts so bad. I like didn't realize how much stress CrossFit put on my body every single day because I was so used to it. Here, I gotta put these in the freezer. And so they can like thicken up, and then they get colder too. And I just like it that way. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I like it that way. Now my body is like, holy crap. And I popped my rib out the other day, 2 days ago. I was doing GHDs, and there was like an ab exercise where like you like Oh yeah, I can still kind of feel it. But I went to the chiropractor like mid-workout, and he was like, yeah, you have a couple of ribs out of place. Your lower back is really messed up, and both your hips are in the wrong place. I was like, perfect. So he adjusted me and put me back in place. And he's like, now take it easy the next couple days. If you know me at all, taking it easy just like isn't in my vocabulary, and it's something I definitely need to work on. But I did a 6-mile run yesterday, and then I went to CrossFit and did some kettlebell swings with like a 53-pound kettlebell, like a whole bunch of them, and running and ab exercises. So I just like really didn't listen, and my whole body just hurts so bad. I roll out of bed, I'm like, I feel like a 60-year-old person, like somebody that's sore all the time. That was the first thing that came to mind when I thought of it. So I need to take care of myself. I need to go massage gun today. My parents have one, so I'm gonna go do that today. But I'm gonna let my oats sit in there for a couple minutes, and then we'll put the toppings on and we'll enjoy a little brekkie. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm actually like ravenous right now. Like, I'm so freaking hungry. I haven't waited very long for it to cool down, but I'm so hungry. Peanut butter. My best friend. This used to be like one of my fear foods. I would not eat it, and I'm so glad that I love it now because it is literally delicious. And I added into my oats, I do 20 grams of natural peanut butter. So that's what we're doing right now. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, I don't know what just came over me. An intrusive thought just kind of took over there. And then sugar-free syrup. Pretty decent amount of that, not gonna lie. This is what scares people about me, is how much salt I eat, but with how much I work out and stuff, salt is actually so good for you. There's a really big misconception on salt, and like people think like it's really bad for you to have a lot, but it's actually really good for you. It's hydrating, it has electrolytes, it helps you hold water, lots of things. Like, there can be downsides to it too, like if you don't need extra salt, like high cholesterol, all those kinds of things, but I put a lot of salt on here. You guys are gonna probably be offended by it, but like an insane amount of salt goes on my oats. And if you've never put salt on your oats, you don't have to put as much as me. Personally, you don't. But if you want to, it makes them taste so good. Salt just brings out the flavors more, and it makes it taste so good. So that's my little oats. And then I throw some cinnamon on there too, because cinnamon's good for you, tastes good, gives me all the good vibes. And it pairs really well with this. This is breakfast. This is me breaking my fast right now. It looks like this. It looks crazy. But then I just mix it up. I guess maybe it did cool long enough because it's pretty thick. But I mix her up and I sit and watch a YouTube video, enjoy that, drink some water with it. And then got some errands to run. So that's the vibe. That's the current vibe. Gosh, you guys are missing out right now. I wish you could just taste it. We've got a cute little cup here. Like I said earlier, I do listen to a girl that's from the UK. So that's why I think I have this British accent going on. Just randomly all the time. But I also just like do that without even meaning to. But I'm gonna make my greens before we head out for errands. Sorry, couldn't think of the word, but I got some things to do. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I don't know what that's all about, but got to make them. And I'm taking this stuff religiously because I'm trying to grow my hair back out, personally. After having those extensions, I gotta shut up about the hair. I am made beautiful in God's image. God made me perfect. He doesn't make mistakes. All is well with my soul. Amen. Good preaching. All right, we're on it. We're making greens, baby. I use Arbonne. I sell Arbonne. I also just really love the products. Like, I'm not trying to be pushy with them. I'm just obsessed with them. I wouldn't talk about them and I wouldn't use them if I didn't like them, because honestly, why would I drink greens that taste bad? And then I put mushroom powder in there. Mushroom powder is actually really good for like cognitive function, and it's good for your immune health as well. And with all the training that I'm doing, like for my marathon, dang it, bro, for my marathon. I'm just gonna say it that way. Mushrooms are just good for recovery too, is what I've read. I don't know if the kind that is good for that is in here or not. I don't remember. But this is just good for your overall health and good for your mental and your immunity. And with all the season changing, all the traveling that I've been doing, and knowing that I'm about to move to a different climate, like just always putting my health first is so important for me. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna mix her up here, and then I throw some energy in there, and then we'll head on the road for some little errands. Slay. Absolute slay. I actually love having a British accent. Even though I sound kind of Australian, I'm not very good at it. Like, it would be so cool to be from somewhere like that. I kind of want to move there one day, personally. I think that'd be fun. Just move there for maybe just a couple months. I've always thought about moving to, like, Australia or something, too. I don't really know, personally. They just taste so good. I usually have them first thing in the morning because they have the gut health in them, and they help your body to digest and get through all the things you put in your body. It like makes your body and your mind and your gut know what to do with all of it, rather than it just like sitting there and making you bloated. But with the reset I'm doing, I like can't have it first because there's calories in it, and that would break my fast. So here we are. I need to go to the bank. I need to go to my parents and get laundry and use the massage gun because boy do I feel like I'm 60 years old, like I said earlier. I think that's it. I don't really have that much to do. I made it sound like I had a million things to do, but there are just a couple things that I need to do. So let's go do it. Got the massage gun here. I'm in my parents' house, so the OGs here know. The OGs just truly know. Like, this is where I would always film. This is where I started my YouTube channel. It's so funny. Wow, yeah, this is very necessary right now. I definitely need to get one of these for myself, for sure. It's so nostalgic being here, like, because obviously I grew up here. Like, I moved in here when I was like 4, so I lived here like my whole childhood and through like my first 2 years of college. So I have a lot of memories here, but like my whole YouTube career started here, and I'm just having a lot of nostalgia right now. I don't know if I'm old enough for that or not. At 24, am I old enough to be nostalgic? I don't know, but I feel like I'm leaving so soon. Like, life as I know it's gonna change so much. Like, my family's not 5 minutes down the road anymore. And it's just crazy, just thinking about it. Like, it's so fun though. It's like such a new adventure, and I'm so excited for this new adventure. It's just scary. I don't know what God has me doing down there. I don't know what my job's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know that He's gonna have something for me, and it's gonna be amazing. And it's gonna bring more people to Him. Really hope it's social media, because I love social media. Wow, this is crazy, bro. It's only on level 1. Oh my gosh, let's bump her up. Let's go crazy. There's 3. Oh, that does not feel that good, but it's good for me. It's good for me. It's good for me. That's crazy. I also just announced on Instagram, so my watch, every time I check my watch, I announced on Instagram that I'm moving to Florida. Like, it's official. My podcast episode went up today. So if you don't listen to my podcast, it's only on Spotify right now. I haven't figured out Apple Podcasts yet. But I uploaded a podcast episode about me moving to Florida. So surprise. That's exciting stuff. But people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. When are you moving? So I need to make an actual Instagram post about it today, I think. Got to add that to my to-do list. But the reason I'm doing this right now is because I have to go for a run here at CrossFit, and apparently it's really good for you to use a massage gun beforehand. I was watching somebody else on YouTube and they looked it up. Because then it helps like your stride and your range of motion by like 50 to 70% or something crazy, which we love to hear it. And I really suck at recovering. Like, I want to be able to walk when I'm 30, when I'm 40, and I don't recover very well, and I like destroy my body, so I just need to get better about it. I think if I had a massage gun, everything would change, personally. I actually kind of like doing this, no matter how much it hurts. It tickles. Crap, bro. I'm like one of the most ticklish people ever, I swear. My lower back is so tight, but I don't know how to like massage gun that. It hurts so good, you know what I'm saying? This is insane. She's good. Everybody tell me what your favorite massage gun is, because I need it. I need my own. That was actually crazy. Felt so good. It's also so weird being in my parents' house. Like, I'm in their bedroom right now. Like, hey, just hanging out. Exposing my parents' bedroom right now. I need to grab my laundry and then go to the bank. And I just super glued this again. My cross keeps breaking. I need to put it back on, actually. And now it's super glued again because, I don't know. I love it. I just don't want to order a new one, basically. Super glue on my fingers, bro. This is tragic, but guys, little reminder. I work at a coffee shop, so I get tips and stuff, and I've been putting like my 5s, 1s, and coins in here. And I use like the bills sometimes when I have like smaller bills and I want to go pay cash with them, but this is your reminder that like coins add up. I literally, like, it's really not that much money, but I just, 114 bucks. 114 bucks was just sitting in this thing. About to head to CrossFit. I just need to put on some workout gear. Kind of want an energy drink, to be honest. I do not need one. I really don't need one. Alana, you don't need one. It's gonna be okay. I might grab like a Prime or something on the way to the gym, and I need to drop some stuff off at Goodwill, but that's like on the way to the gym, so that's why I didn't do it when I just ran errands. Because I'm like in the middle of town, and then there's that side of town, and there's that side of town, and that side of town is where my house is for my parents, and then that side is where my gym is, and Goodwill and like Target and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna change and head out. Looking absolutely incredible. Is it gonna focus? Oh man. All right, so did exactly what I didn't want to do and ran 6 miles in the coach, but it felt really good. I was supposed to only do 3 for my training today, but I did 6, and now I don't think we're lifting or anything. I think it was just cardio today, and so I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna stretch a little bit, but that was CrossFit. I feel great right now, honestly. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday when I ran, so that's a plus. So I just got a Buff Bunny package in the mail that I need to film content for, so I'm gonna get ready. I literally never get ready anymore. I swear, like, unless I'm like, I just don't. My hair is kind of a mess. Do a little slick back moment, I think. A little slick back moment. Good. Wow. That's pretty crazy. I look pretty crazy. We're gonna use some Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Foundation or Flawless Filter. I don't even know what it's called, personally. I actually really love the e.l.f. version of it, but my friend gave this to me because she accidentally got 2 of them in the mail. They shipped her 2 instead of 1. And she was like, it's just gonna take me forever to get through it, so why don't I just give it to you? I was like, okay, say less. Like, thank you so much. You're amazing. So this is what I've been using recently, but the e.l.f. version I think does the same thing, and it's way cheaper. Pat that in. It's already giving me color, making me look more alive, which is actually incredible because I'm looking a little pale. I spent 2 weeks in Florida, so I was like really tan, and now it's like I'm not prioritizing being outside in the sun because I'm trying to get back into routine. And then honestly, this is CoverGirl. All right, Rare Beauty. I love this shade. I used the shade Happy for a really long time. It was just this one. It's a lot brighter pink, and I've been using Worth recently, and I actually really, really like it. I just love liquid blush. Also, my skin has been breaking out so bad. So, like, if you guys have any tips on how to cover up breakups, that'd be great, because this is just not happening for me. My hormones must be all messed up. Something that I've done with my makeup since, like, literally high school is I do fake freckles. And honestly, I need to try out one of those freckle pens. Like, I love how they look, and they look so easy. But I've used bronzer and a stipple brush for so long. I just love the way it looks. It works for me, but I get the stipple brush wet and I pat it into my bronzer, and then I just tap it on my face. And then I use a beauty blender to even it out because sometimes it's like looks pretty crazy. I've done this for years. People used to like make fun of me for it, and now it's like the trend is to put fake freckles on your skin because it's cute, okay? I'm telling you, 16-year-old Alana, she had a vision. And I should have patented it back then. I should have made a freckle pen back then. I'd be killing it right now if I had done that. They look crazy, but then I just pat them in, and they give you like an extra layer of tan looking and sun-kissed, and I just love it. I really don't have a lot to my makeup routine. It's actually pretty simple. Throw this is Cookie highlighter. I actually prefer a liquid highlighter, I think, but the color of this one is everything, and there's so much in it. I'm gonna have it forever. We love a good highlight. If you guys have any mascara recs, leave those below as well, because I've just been using this one from Target, Lift and Define 5D Lash Waterproof, and it's fine. It's just like I feel like there's something better. But one time somebody taught me to like use the end of your brush and go over your lashes. I don't know if that's actually good or not, but it's just like a habit for me. I just do it. Boom, 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 boom. But I was blessed with like thicker eyebrows, so I don't really have to do much to them. I just kind of put those little touch-ups, brush them through, and then I put like the brow gel, brow freeze from e.l.f. Is that what it's called? Brow lift. e.l.f. brow lift. I just brush these bad boys up, and then I need to do another layer of mascara. And then I forgot to mention, but after CrossFit, I did eat. I was so ravenous. I ate so quickly. I had chicken, sweet potato, and egg whites with tomato basil rice cakes. And then I had like my post-workout BCAAs and like my hydration, my creatine. And I just scarfed it down so fast I didn't even have time to film. I really didn't. So sorry about that. I should have been better about it, but I wasn't because I was so hungry. And that's that. That's my makeup look. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I don't know much about makeup, so I just kind of throw something on and hope for the best. So that's what we're looking at right now. I'm gonna film some content for Buff Bunny, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna edit the wedding video that I made the other day. So yeah.
Some alien thing that you're talking into a camera for a YouTube video.
You're an alien thing.
Okay, bad.
Alien cuh.
Honestly, the YouTube channel should know about cuh. Really, if they're gonna be watching you.
They're not ready for cuh yet.
That's unfortunate. We'll have to get them ready then. I guess
Okay.
maybe we'll do a giveaway at 100,000 subscribers.
100,000 subscribers and I'll tell everybody about cuh. I'm not letting you watch me either. This makes me sick. I just got done filming stuff for Buff Bunny. They have a new collection that's coming out. It's probably already come out by the time I'm filming this, but I wanted to make something. This looks literally crazy, but it's just plain Greek yogurt, sugar-free syrup, cinnamon, and then I put some Christmas sprinkles on there, a little Christmas in July moment, but they're so good on these chocolate rice cakes, and that's just what I'm eating right now. It's 4 o'clock. I have to eat dinner at 5:30, and then have my last protein dessert, and then start fasting at 6. So just wanted to update you. I'm editing my video I just made for Buff Bunny, and then I'm gonna edit the wedding video that I made, and that's kind of what I have on the agenda for the night. Good morning, you guys. I got absolutely locked in last night editing a wedding video. Oh, I don't even know why I'm tired. I slept so much. I slept from like 11 to 8. Anyways, I was editing a wedding video, and I got so locked in. I think I did it for 4 hours straight. Like, it was sunny. And then by the time I realized I was still editing, my house was completely pitch black because I didn't have any lights on because it was so sunny when I started. So that's what I did last night, which was good. I needed to lock in on that anyways and like get some of that done so I can get that to the people. And then this morning I woke up and I prepped all my food to take to work, and now I'm headed to the coffee shop. So I work at a coffee shop part-time. So that was my day. That's kind of where I'm gonna end it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing these way more often. They're so fun, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.
I see the way we're going.